Hello? Hiya. Yeah, thanks for ringing me back. Definitely. So what's the news then? Oh, that's great news. Absolutely great news. Just what I was hoping for. Thank you so much. Right, that's brilliant then. I guess I'm going to have to tell George then, aren't I? Yeah, I know. Hopefully he won't take it too bad. It's not that bad, really. I just, yeah, a little nervous though. I won't lie. But yeah, thank you. Really do appreciate it. Well, I guess I'll pop in then and get it all finalised. Brilliant. Thank you very much. You've made my day. Goodbye. Right, that is great news. Absolutely great news. Anyway, let's get these bales that we wanted. Grab these two. We are doing a feed mix at the moment. Yeah, they have consumed quite a bit of it, but we'll get through it. I haven't actually seen George again today much, but I don't think he's out fishing. I don't think he'd go again. It has been a couple of days since he's been on his fishing adventure, and he did catch that one fish in the end, so at least that was alright for him. Right, let's sort this out because we're getting a bit stuck here. Stop faffing. Exactly. Right, so let's just drop these two, and I have put 3 hay bales in, so we are about there. Not many left now, so these two should sort it out. And we can feed the cows, because I know when I woke up this morning, started on the farm, they were in dire need of feed. Started eating a lot more, so as it's warmed up, it's like the cows are happy to eat a bit more. So we'll put a bit of the additive in as well, just to give it that boost, because I think that might be the secret key that we've got now to keeping the keeping the milk coming out the way it is at the moment, which is pretty decent. Really impressed, really. Right, let's drop that off there. We do need to get some nitrogen as well. I did speak to George about that. He was happy to do it eventually, after probably about 20 minutes of convincing him. But yeah, we did the sulphur before. I think it's only right now to do a bit of nitrogen. I don't want to get too close. There's a tight turning point in here. Now, I won't lie, I've hit the bucket a few times. So let's just have a quick look how much I've got in this. Yeah, that'll be plenty, that will. Right, so don't need too much, I imagine. Just a little bit should do. Let's see where we're sitting at. 20,000, I think that's alright. That'll be fine. So let's part this up. We're not going to need this now. We do need to tackle the nitrogen, and hopefully we can just have a steady day. Hopefully not too much on, but I do want to go somewhere straight after this. I actually do want to show you all something that's pretty exciting news. But yeah, let's get this done first, and then we'll head over there. And it looks like good stuff. Cows should be happy. There we go. Yeah, we did bring them in the next morning. They were happy to stretch the legs that one evening, but it's not quite ready yet. I think when we do let them out as well, it gives us a chance to look after that grass and the pasture bit here, because they do trample on that quite a bit. And I know when we're going to get some more, calves are going to be separated eventually. I'm going to be feeding them on the bucket, but right now, I think, yeah, we do need to get them out as soon as possible, because that grass patch there is not getting a chance to sort itself out, and it's a bit messy for them. Not the best place, really. So far, so good. There we go. We filled up. We can turn the mixer off, and we can just head round and part this up. got a lot of muck now. It's flying out at the moment. We've done well by shifting quite a bit of the slurry, but the muck, we really need to sort that out soon because both of the piles are getting quite full. So that's going to be a job, definitely. The muck spreader's decent enough, but it takes a lot more work than this slurry tanker. This tanker's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. One of the best buys we ever had. And do you know what? We actually bought that from Keith. Good old Keith sold us that. Right, anyway, let's have a quick walk down here and we'll head out. We're going to have to take probably our van. It's about time, I think, we upgrade that van soon. Hopefully, soon we might be bringing in a bit more money. Well, this is hopefully is the first step of bringing in a bit more money. We'll find out. Hey up, George. Hey up, George, you okay? I haven't seen you today. How are you getting on?
I'm alright.
Oh, blooming hell, George, you don't sound too good there. You're right.
Honestly, I feel rough today, I do. Rough as a bear's arse.
What do you mean? What have you done? Been drinking too much?
No. Basically, I had that fish.
What did you do? Cook it wrong?
No. I left it out for a few days before I had it. I just didn't want it to go to waste. I felt a bit dodgy today. Probably not the best idea. Oh, God. Probably not going to come out today, Scroft. You'll have to do it all by yourself.
Well, George, there's not much of a change there.
Oh, not today, Scroft. Not today. Right, well, yeah, I've seen you feed the cows, so I guess everything's sorted really. Not too much going on, is there, for you? Which is perfect because I've had a phone call off Keith and he wants to know if you can go out and help him.
Oh, wow, what doing?
I think he wants to shift some of his muck, so if you take up muck spreader, and yeah, we'll shift some of the muck. We're going to have to use ours because he's not leasing out one. Dry mouth. We're going to have to use ours though because he's not leasing out one. So it might take you a little bit longer, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to go because I feel rough, really rough.
Yeah, no worries, I'll get that sorted. I've just got to pop somewhere, but as soon as I'm back, I'll head up to Keith's with the muck spreader.
Alright then, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, mate. Right, well that'll teach him, won't it? Leaving fish out for a few days and eating it. I mean, do you think he'd even put it in the fridge or anything? Anyway, let's get radio on. It's a nice day today. I'm glad I don't feel like George, put it that way. The dodgy fish. Right, so let's head out. Looks like we're safe. Yep, let's go. So everything so far is going really well. Like I said, this year should be a good one. We've got quite a bit more going on, and I've actually been had a bit of a nosy at Tony's, and it looks like his house is all sorted now. A few things that still need work on, but all the cars are back where they should be, so it looks like he's in his house. Come on, van. I mean, this is why I feel like I need a new van. It's had its day, this has. 240,000 on the clock. It's had some use, I tell you that. It's done me good though. It really did. Right, so here we are. Not too far away. So let me give you a bit of an update on this. As you can tell there, same company as well, Cots and Son, that George bought that land off. I don't know if you remember back where the pond is, and we started off with a grass field. Well, pretty much this little plot of land here, it's not big or anything, it's not anything special, but it's special to me because this is my first piece of land. This is actually Scroft land. And yeah, I've gone and purchased it. Now, in all fairness, it did cost around 30,000 just to have this. And what I decided to do was take out a bit of a loan. I owe 20,000 to the bank, and 10,000 I've actually forked up myself and put in. Just by the fact I've been saving quite a lot over the past 12 months, and I've got my own piece of land. Now, I'm hoping George won't mind me doing this, because the aim of me doing this is to get a bit more money for myself, to either buy my own house one day, buy a new truck, anything like that. And at the moment, I appreciate everything George does for me, but I think it's about time that I start trying my best to just having something on the side helping me out as I go. And I'm hoping he won't mind, because I know I put a bit of money in when repairing the harvester, so if we do some arable on this field, I could use that. I've got my own little leyland, and just a couple of pieces of kit, nothing special. But I think I am going to need help from George and Keith, and I'm hoping they'll help me out like I've helped them. But I guess I'll have to tell George later on today, and I am a little bit nervous. But look at it, it's brilliant. It's not too big. It's about the same size field as we're currently probably growing off the linseed down there. I'd love to plough this out and get a crop in this ground, and yeah, see how much money we can make from it. But to do that, obviously going to need George's help and have a good chat with him about it as well. Fingers crossed he allows me. And if not, we could always ask him if we can borrow the mower, do a bit of silage, sell it, you know. And I think just on the other side of this field here is the linseed, so we are really close, really close. But yeah, I saw it up for sale and I thought I'm going to try this out. I'm going to see how much they want. And luckily it wasn't too bad of a price. So with the loan that I got, which we're going to have to pay back from pretty much what we earn from this, and I've got, you know, a bit of interest on it, I have to say, and repayments aren't too bad, but they're also not that brilliant. So yes, we'll be paying it off naturally over time, but if we can make a bit of cash in this first year, maybe buy a truck, you know, nothing special, second-hand truck, swap in the van, and then whatever we've got left, we can pay a bit of the money off for the field. I think that's my plan, because I would like to get myself a nice 4x4 instead of driving around in this van. As good as it's been, it's yeah, it's not ideal anymore, especially when that snow hits. I think I need something else. Yeah, so I'm really happy with this. I just hope George is too. But yeah, it's been confirmed today. It's all sorted. Just got to go down to the agency and finalise everything off. But all the checks have been done and it's been approved. So this is my first plot of land, and who knows what this is going to bring. Hopefully this will be a great investment for me and can allow me in the future, like I said, to maybe get my own place. Who knows? But my priority is always to help George, because he's helped me out so much. Without George, I wouldn't actually have any cash as it is, to be honest. And I was in a tough place when George offered me the job as a farmhand. But yeah, there it is. I mean, there is a track going through. Obviously, it goes up to Keith's other yard, and there's a few places up the top. So you will see some traffic past it. It is just the field to the left hand of it. So it's kind of like communal access, that is. But I'm happy with it. I'm really chuffed with that. I've been looking for something like that for a while. So to finally have it now is great news. But anyway, let's go do this work for Keith. Let's go help him out. George is obviously probably sitting on the toilet all day, so we best help him out. So we'll go jump in, trying to think what we can use. We don't really need the massey power for the muck spreader. So we'll actually have try and have a quick look, eh? Let's just quickly park the van up. Might be a little bit off there. That's about right. Not the easiest thing to reverse, I'll be honest. Clutch on it's well, it's not the best. But I think I'm happy with that. That should be good enough. Hey, look at that. I'm chuffed with that. Great parking. Got close though, didn't I? Really close. Right, so, yeah, let's go get hooked up and off we go. We're going to be using the muck, obviously, on Keith's yard. So, we'll have to see if he's got that tiny little massey. That skid steer. Brilliant last time that was, and it did the job. Right, there we go. Happy days. Right, let's head off. Put the beacon on. I mean, look at that pile there. That's the pile we should be focusing on. But, there you go, we'll get time to sort that out eventually. I have decided to go with the Ford. I think this one will work fine. What, 95 horsepower this is. So, fingers crossed it should be right. I haven't told George yet still. We're just... Hey up, we got an issue with this. It's cutting in and out. Not what we wanted. Is it that time already for this to go for a service soon? Probably is. Well, we'll see how it gets on. We might have to switch over as soon as we get up to Keith's. See if we can borrow one of his. Shouldn't be too much of an ask. I am also going to ask him as well when we've finished if we can borrow his spreader again. We can use that to spread the nitrogen on the linseed field. Hopefully he won't mind. He didn't last time. And then we can go pick up the bag probably in the next couple of days and get into the field. Sort that out. Good thing about it though, all the grass fields are sorted out. We spread a lot of slurry on them. So now, next time round, we will spread the muck. I'm trying to think when we'll send the cows out now. We could spread the muck just before we send them out. If we time it right, it shouldn't be an issue. Right, here we are. I mean, so far the Ford did alright. Didn't have any issues there. So I think we'll give it a go. Yeah, we'll give it a go. I mean, it's either that or... Where is she? I do love this tractor. Ah, there she is. McCormick. We could try and use the MTX, but we'll see how we get on with the Ford before we try. But quickly, let's just go speak to Keith. Hey up, Keith. How's it going? Ah, exactly what I was thinking too. Right, so I'm here with the Ford. George has told me that you want me spread some of this muck. Is it in the same place as before? Right, cheers for that. So, you got that Massey as well that I was using to load up. Okay, I'll go have a look. Is keys in it? I hope it is, because I'll just go and get in it, you see, and jump and start. Right, okay. So, I'll just go have a look, Keith. It's easier for me. I can't understand what you're saying, my pal. Yeah, exactly. I guess the fields that I'm spreading this on is the two up round the back of your farm. The ones that you've been seeding in over the winter. Right, I'll crack on. I do know it's... I think it's that anyway. I'm sure that's what you said. Right, I understood that. Right, I'll crack on anyway. See you in a bit, Keith. God knows what he just said. I think I get it in the end. Like, you get the gist, and you know where to start and what you're supposed to be doing. It's just, yeah, it's just a little bit difficult. It's a bit tricky. But technically, it's this field on the other side of here. Sure it is. Ah, there she is. Ah, we do need the bucket though. I'll have to look for that. Can't see it yet. Oh, they look happy. Ah, there's the bucket. Man, look at this hole. I'll tell you one thing, man. I have to try and miss that. It's definitely something you don't want to fall into with the tractor. That's how you do some damage. So we'll swing it around here. And we'll do some loading up from here, I think. That should be fine. There we go. Right, job done. Right, let's go get into the Massey and load this up, and then we can, yeah, crack on. It shouldn't take us too long, but hopefully we can get done in time before the sun starts to fall, and then we can go speak to George and just give him a bit of an update. I'm hoping he's all right, to be honest, with what we decided to do. I shouldn't see it as something negative. I'm not trying to not work for him at all. I'd be lost without George and his farm. But it's just, yeah, just something for me to have a bit of extra cash, I think. He should understand that. Fingers crossed, anyway. One way find out. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Go down here. Yep, that's much easier with this. Much easier. There we go. Right, so... let's see how much this will hold in. It shouldn't be too bad. I tell you what though, it's easy to fill this up compared to the one he hired out. That was a little bit tricky, but this one's just made for it. Alright, so this is the field he's been reseeding, you can tell. Especially that side. Only just about pop through. So we'll start over here and we'll try and get a bit of a bearing of how this is going to work. I'm hoping the Ford will go uphill. It should do. Might be easy to go across the field, you know. I think it is. Yeah, we can't be going uphill, can we? It's just going to make things too tricky. But I'll tell you what we'll do from here. We'll just start off, eh? See how much of a spread it does. Well, there we go. Spreading some of his muck. Just what he wanted. Probably going to be a bit of a big job, but I will get the drone up and we'll get some aerial shots of this just so we can see how we're getting on. fingers crossed it lasts out as well. I've tried to make it a thin layer that we're putting down, but, you know, we've got to also make sure we do the right amount over here and spread it. So let's just have a quick look first. See how much we've shifted there. That's not too bad, it's about the right amount. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Hey up, Keith, how's it going? Rightio, so I've used all the muck that you've got and I haven't actually probably covered about half of the field. But yeah, you've ran out, mate, and you're probably going to need a bit of slurry, if not a bit of fert to finish this off. The field on the right hand side is if you were looking uphill, that's a bit better. I have finished more of that off, there's just a patch in the middle as I was rotating through the field. But the one on the left, yeah, there's a good chunk of that needs still doing. But I've done what you've asked. I've shifted all your muck. So, yeah, you'll have to just, I don't know, let me know if you need any more help. But I'm going to head back after this. So hopefully that's good enough for you. All right, mate, no problem. Wait, before you go, any chance me and George could borrow your spreader again? Do some fert on our linseed field. Is that all right with you? Ah, cheers. Cheers for that, Keith. Right, I'll leave you to it anyway, because I've got to go back to the farm and a few jobs to do, and also I want to speak to George. So, yeah, see you later, mate. Right, that's that then done. Yeah, I shifted as much of it as we could. I mean, it's all gone. It's just didn't cover the field. This muck spreader required a bit more. Let's be honest. I tried to thin it out as best I could so we could spread it evenly, but yeah, it just didn't cover. Didn't cover the field. We needed a bit more than that. But at least it's shifted for him. It's another job done. And I think it is the season at the moment. Just get some muck on the ground. Our next job, though, is fertiliser. Definitely. But yeah, let's get back to the farm. And I'm going to speak to George and give him a bit of an update. Fingers crossed it goes down well. But I am a little bit nervous. I am not going to lie. Right, so we'll just park that up there for a bit. It won't be a problem. I do have to, like I said, do some jobs. Just check the feed, shut everything up for the night, check the cows over, but then I'm done. It is getting to about 4:45, so the sun will start dropping very soon. But quickly, let's just go speak to George.
Right.
Hey up, George, you sound a bit down in the dumps.
Oh, I feel rough, mate. Rough, mate. Not gonna lie. Proper rough. That fish really did me in.
Well, that'll teach you, won't it? Did you even put it in the fridge?
Oh, please don't talk to me about that fish. I can't mention it anymore. It makes me sick just thinking about it. Anyway, what do you want?
Right, well, I've done the job up with Keith, sorted it out, I've shifted all his muck, but I didn't quite get enough of it just to finish off this field. But we've done what he's asked, and he's happy enough.
Alright then, no worries. Well, I'll leave you to it then. I'm gonna go sit back down, mate.
No, it's all right. No worries. Quickly, just before you go, I've just got something I want to have a quick chat with you about, if you're all right with that.
Well, what's this then?
Well, basically, I've been saving, as you know, a bit of money from the money I'm earning from you working on here, and I decided to get something, and I just wanted to know, or mainly just to let you know, really, that I've bought a little field, and my aim is to just make a bit of money on the side, maybe to one day get my own little place instead of renting off you, and maybe even a truck, something like that, because obviously the van, isn't ideal, especially when it snows, and recently we've seen a bit of snow. So I thought I'd just let you know, and I'm hoping, maybe, if you don't mind, I could be a bit cheeky and ask, to use some of the tools that we use on the farm, in my own free time, obviously, after I've done all the jobs on the farm. But I just wanted to know what you thought.
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, fair play to you. I like the idea. You're thinking with your own mind. I get it, Scroft. Yep, no problem. But you are happy, aren't you? Working for me?
George, I'm absolutely proper happy. I have no intention of leaving, mate. I'd be lost. This job's saved me, and yeah, I'm really happy. I have no intention of moving on or anything like that. I just need a bit of extra cash, and it'd be nice to have my own place one day and a nicer truck and all that, and just, yeah, who knows what the future holds. But right now, I'm really happy working for you, George.
Well, that's all right then. Yeah, no worries, mate. I think you made a great point though. When you've done all the work on the farm here, if you want to use your own free time after, use some of our kit, no problem with me. All I will say, if it breaks down while you're using it, you've got to fix it.
Alright then, I think that's fair. And I'll even get my own seeds and all that. How about that?
I'll get your own seeds. Fuel though, if you want to use the fuel that's already in the tank, no problem. Unless you start taking the mick. If you're taking the mick, you'll have to buy it yourself.
Alright, and George, I think that's fair. Thanks for that.
Right, I'm going to have to go because I think I need to sit on toilet.
Yeah, no worries. I think that's enough said for me as well. Good luck then, and I'll see you in a bit.
Good luck, I'll need it.
Well, I'm happy about that then. Happy about that. Right, well, I guess it's just to finish off. I'll check on the cows, and they'll definitely have enough feed. That's a fact. I can already see it. They haven't ate too much. And yeah, we'll close everything up for the night. But really happy with that. Proper happy. Definitely a good step in the right direction. Yes, we've used a bit of debt to do it, but who knows? This could be the start of us being able to afford better things, and you never know. One day, I might even have my own farm. Who knows? But I imagine it's a long way off yet.